Yes, my dear friends, welcome back to the channel GH247 News. Look, ladies and gentlemen, a lot is happening in my government, the NDC, National Democratic Congress government, led by His Excellency, President John Dramani Mahama. So much is happening right now that I am wondering what Dr. Mamadou Bawumia is going to be campaigning on. So much is happening. And look, like always on this channel, we come here to send a strong warning to the opposition New Patriotic Party led by Dr. Mamadou Bawumia. This time around, all gendarmes, yes, no lies will prevail any longer. Ghanaians are now wiser than you ever think. Fake news will no longer be tolerated. We will come here and we will expose you if you come up with any fake news. General Buhari and co, Charlotte Nicole and co, those so-called social media politicians on X especially. Oh yes, we know. This channel is dedicated for such a purpose. So don't even try it, because we will come after you. If you think the good things that are happening within the country, you are not happy about it, you can relocate. Oh yes, you can relocate to our neighboring countries like Nigeria. Nigeria will be, happy to welcome you. I don't want you to go to Togo. No. Togo will not be happy. Benin Republic will not be happy, because these two countries, they are doing quite well. So you can go to Nigeria. Ladies and gentlemen, breaking news. Ghana and Zambia have signed a historic agreement to allow visa-free travel between both countries for the first time, strengthening ties and making travel easier for their citizens. These are the good news we should be celebrating. We should be celebrating things like this. Look at the work His Excellency, the President of the Republic, is doing. Just imagine. Look at the work the Honorable Foreign Minister, Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwa, and his boss, the President, are doing. And we are sitting somewhere in our corners using our phones to propagate fake news. Oh yes, of course, your leader is Tad Baulaya. Listen, it's not for any, like, how will I put it? For His Excellency, the President, to be named fifth most powerful, fifth most influential man on earth. That tells you that this is a man, a savior that God has chosen for Ghana at this moment. And no matter your gendarmes, no matter your lies, no matter your fake news, none will prevail. You see, I'm really wondering what the message of the NPP will be in 2028 to campaign on. Ghanaians indeed voted wisely, and they will vote wisely again. They will. Just imagine, Ghana's inflation drops from 5.8% to 3.8% after 13 straight monthly decline. Look at it. Ghana's inflation drops from 5.8% to 3.8% after 13 straight monthly declines. Do you know what it means? It means that when you go to the market, you want to buy a tin of milk today. You are sure that if you go again next week to buy the same tin of milk, the price difference will not be much. It will be an increment at all. It will just be about 3.8%, minute. It simply means that if you go to the market to buy your foodstuffs, your cassava, your plantain, your tomato, today, and you go back again next week, the price change can only be minute. If it had to increase, it will only be minute, 3.8%. right now, it can only go lower. It can only deflate, not inflate. Yes, it is what it is. So, Ghanaians should be well assured that this government, it is your government. Not the 38% that are in parliament making all sorts of noise. Oh yes, have you heard the news? There's confusion even among them as we speak. Whether Kotoka International Airport, whether Accra International Airport, it become a problem for even within them. They disagree on what they want. You can imagine the leader of the parliament, Ghana's parliament. Yes, I'm talking about majority leader. This is what he has to say about Kotoka International Airport. The airport name change. He says, we are going back to using Accra International Airport in recognition of people who gave up their land. In recognition of people who gave up their land. Is it the areas that gave up their land for the airport to be built on? No. It is the Gans. It is Accra people. Honorable Minority Leader Afenyo Markins, who claimed to have hailed from the Volta region as an Ewe man, who claimed that he schooled in, is it Alakpele, so they call the place, the village where General Kotoka hailed from. Ladies and gentlemen, he's trying to insinuate the Ewes against the government by saying, what other monument would we have in the nation's capital that have an Ewe name on it? That they are denying the Ewes of being recognized. Look, you try to insinuate, you try to manipulate, you try to set up the Ewes against the government, but it will not work out, my friend, because we know better. We understand better. It is not the name Kotoka that is giving Ewes their positions. I mean, their standard. No, we know who we are. Maybe you lost your identity, Afenyo Markins. You lost your identity. We never lost our identity. Kotoka is the man that overthrew. Let me just bluntly. He helped to overthrow the president that gave birth to Ghana, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. And it's Kwame Nkrumah that built the airport. You can imagine you built your house and someone comes to assassinate you and killed you or plotted your death. After you are dead and gone, then that person is named, that they've given that property to that person, that same person who plotted your death, that plotted a coup against you. You can just imagine. So if after over 60 years, the new government want to do the right thing, and they are not naming the place after anybody, they said, let's just leave it like every other place. In Ethiopia, it's the city. In everywhere you go, in Malaysia, it is a city, Kuala Lumpur International Airport, that is used to name the airport. No individual name. We should know better. For me, 100% support. You see, those who watch Sankara, those who watch Sankara interchange to be changed, those who supported it, in fact, those who implemented a change of Sankara interchange into Akwaje interchange, they are now saying that we shouldn't glorify coup makers. Those who changed Sankara interchange to Akwaje interchange, they are now saying we shouldn't glorify coup makers. Is it? Let me read this from very well. This is coming from Osajefo Oliver Bakavom. He said, those who changed Sankara interchange to Akwaje interchange and said, yes, and said we shouldn't glorify coup makers. This is the statement. Those who changed Sankara interchange to Akwaje interchange and said we shouldn't glorify coup makers are the same people who got the Supreme Court to ban 31st December celebration for the same reason. The same reason. Because 31st December is NDC, 1979, 1982, 83, right? 83 coup. You see? Now, these same people say we should maintain Kotoka, a coup maker. He is not a coup maker again, or to them. It's an agenda to suppress and rob it in the pain of all Nkrumahs. They hate some coups, but love this one because they know what they are doing, according to Oliver Vomo. What was Kotoka's legacy? He quizzed. And now you are claiming just because he was aware, we should support it. Don't smoke ethnicity or ethnicity sentiments to recruit airways to cover your agenda. The airport wasn't named after Kotoka to honor airways. It was named after Kotoka because people started saying that after the coup in 1966, the 1967 counter coup was an inside job to eliminate the airway officers and purge them from the NLC. That was what precipitated this weak gesture. The NLC coup makers were trying to save their skin. Ladies and gentlemen, this piece is coming from Oliver Vomowo. He's an Ewe, and he's a learned lawyer. He's a learned lawyer. Ladies and gentlemen, it is what it is. NPP communicator Ellen Ama Dakun has criticized the plan of the government to change the name of Kotoka International Airport to Accra International Airport. This woman, I'm not too sure where he sleeps every night. Speaking to Angel FM, she said, next MPP administration will also remove Jerry Rawlings' name from any national monument named after him because he is also a coup maker. You are ashamed to a womanhood. Why is it that anybody that is part of that party, anybody that speaks on behalf of NPP, doesn't speak sense? It's hard to hear someone sensible in NPP, among the communicators speaking sense. It's very difficult to see. A grown-up woman, I believe you are a mother. Even if you have no husband at all, you should be a mother. Speaking this way. Jerry Rawlings, with his own money, he built a complete university. When the university want to name the school after him, he said no, it's not important. It was his personal money. He won an award, and he donated that money for the school to be started with. Yet he refused that his name should be used. Jerry Rawlings University of Development Studies. He rejected the offer. So what is it? What is it? No wonder Nana Akufo-Addo wanted to rename our premier university, University of Ghana, Legon, to one of his cousins' names. Ladies and gentlemen, we are changing that name Kotoka International Airport, and we are going to rename it Accra International Airport. It is what it is. It is what it is. Hypocritical criminals, shut up. Hypocritical criminals, shut up. A write-up again from one notable man. Those who changed Sankara Interchange to Akwaje Interchange and said we shouldn't glorify coup makers are the same people who got the Supreme Court to ban 31st December celebration for the same reason. Listen, shut up. I end my case this morning. Now, is it by mistake? Am I hearing a news that Chairman Wontumi want to contest for national chairmanship of the NPP? Party Negu. Party Negu. Chairman Wontumi becoming national. You can just put Chairman Wontumi side by side with General Mosquito. NPP party egu. Party no egu. And what did he say? He said, after listening to his maker, let me read to you what he said. After listening to his maker, he is convinced. Oh, I don't think I have that here. Maybe in my next episode. Party negu. I go. Yes, after consulted my maker and sought the counsel of party elders, I hereby declare my intention to serve national chairman of the NPP. Chairman Wontumi. Party negu. On that note, dear friends, I'll be back with more exclusives in the coming hours. This is Salon. This is GH247 News, and my name is Salon. I'll be back. Shalom and peace.